Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's session, we will explore about Linux and its importance. So let's begin. What is Linux? You may have this question in your mind. Linux, a word frequently used in technical terms. It is getting used widely from mobile phones to desktop computers and from embedded systems to supercomputers, data centers, and servers. We all use some form of a Linux every day. Even the operating system of our Android mobile phone is based on Linux kernel. So let's see some more details about it. Linux is an open source operating system. It's an OS just like a Windows or Mac OS, but it's free and open source. Open source means its source code is freely available to everyone so that anyone can modify it according to their requirements. Unlike Windows is a proprietary one and it's paid. No one can modify its source code other than Microsoft's team. Basically, Linux refers to the Linux kernel, which is created by Linus Torvalds in 1991. The kernel is a core part of an operating system that manages programs and hardware. It acts as a bridge between software and computer's hardware. For your understanding, take an example of a car. The car represents a complete OS and its engine is like a kernel. Engine is a core part of any car. Anything else is developed around it as per requirements. Similarly, in case of a Linux, there are different Linux distributions are developed based on this Linux kernel. Most of these distributions are free to use. We will discuss OS architecture in next slide. Linux has its own centralized package managers. Package management system is used to install, upgrade or remove softwares on a server. So if you want to install any software, then you can do it easily by using package managers. Just like in Windows, we use exes to install particular software. I would like to mention one powerful tool in Linux, that is shell. Most of the tasks on Linux are performed via command line. So that command line interface is called shell terminal. The shell is the program that actually understands and runs your command. It acts as an interpreter between user and Linux kernel. There are different types of shells. For example, bash terminal. Along with command line, GUI is also available in Linux. That is, graphical user interface is also available. Another important feature of Linux is it is a multi-user and multitasking OS. This means that various users can perform different tasks simultaneously on the same server, and that makes Linux more reliable in production environment. Let's briefly understand OS architecture. Now, what is OS? You know there are different operating systems available today like Windows, Mac OS and Linux. But what actually OS means? Here we understand. OS is a system software that acts as an interface between the user and computer hardware. It manages hardware resources and provides services for applications and programs. Suppose you want to run some program and execute a command, then in backend all tasks will be executed by OS by allocation of resources like CPU and memory, etc. Kernel is a core part of an operating system. It directly interacts with the computer's hardware and manages all essential system operations like process management, memory management, and device management, etc. So it is a kernel which decides how much RAM and CPU to allocate to your program, and that's how OS works. Why Linux is getting used widely? It is open source and free to use. Anyone can view, modify, and contribute to the kernel code. It is considered as most secure and stable OS to use in production environment as well as for personal use. Because of its stability, Linux is getting used widely in software development. Linux kernel is highly customizable. Anyone can customize and use Linux. As I told, there are different distributions available called distros. Another reason is the community support. It is one of the biggest strengths of Linux. Since it's open source, users, developers, and organizations worldwide actively contribute to help each other. As I told, Linux comes in different distributions. These are some of the popular distros. Each one is used for different requirements. Ubuntu, it is a beginner friendly, used for desktop users and general purpose computing. Red Hat Enterprise Linux, that is RHEL, it is used in enterprise servers, corporate environments. It has paid support and security updates, so it is used by large organizations. CentOS, it is a free alternative to RHEL. Enterprise grade features available in CentOS without cost, so it is widely used. Rocky Linux, Alma Linux are the alternatives of CentOS. Kali Linux. Kali Linux is used in cybersecurity penetration testing. Linux is used in a wide range of fields because of its stability, security, and flexibility. This OS is not limited to personal computers. It powers many modern technologies. Linux is the most popular choice for servers. Many websites and web services runs on Linux because it is stable and secure. Most cloud platforms runs on Linux servers. Developers prefer Linux for programming, testing, and deployment. Most of the software development tools are Linux based. Almost all of the world's fastest supercomputers uses Linux due to its performance and customization. Other than servers and supercomputers, Linux runs on devices like smart TV and routers. These systems uses lightweight Linux versions for efficiency. Also, Linux is used widely in networking devices and servers for managing networks efficiently. As we have seen, special distributions like Kali Linux are used for penetration testing and security analysis. Career opportunities in Linux. Learning Linux opens up a wide range of career paths, especially in IT, cloud computing, cybersecurity, and software development. Many modern systems runs on Linux, so these skills are in strong demand. These are some of the roles you can target by learning Linux. Of course, you will have to learn other skills as well, but Linux will be the foundation for these career opportunities. In short, Linux is a backbone of a modern technology, and learning it can give you edge in the future. So keep learning. See you in the next video. Thank you.